to Bullion Bulletin in India International Gold Convention 2015, Goa. Welcome, sir. Welcome to Bullion Bulletin.
Thank you.
Very, very good morning. It is nice to see you here. So, my first question: how Royal Mint developed? How is the whole story in a very brief for our audience?
Well, the Royal Mint's been around since 886, 889 AD. So I guess with such a long history and a long level of experience, we've over time worked out how to make things better. So we started off where you were minting coins by hand, so somebody was there and actually hammering it. From there, they introduced screw presses, which are mechanical giant corkscrews, and that improved the quality further. Right the way up to modern tooling today, where we use laser CNC machines to make the dies to a very, very high quality. So the tooling is what allows us to make some very, very, very high quality product.
So from the very beginning until today, you have been only minting coins. You have not. You never thought of bullion bars. Only you are in the minting. Why is it so?
No, actually, we do have a history where we have made bullion bars in the past. It's been whatever the market has required. So the real history for us lies with the sovereign. So the sovereign, because it was round, it was actually easier to transport, easier to use. So whilst we have minted bars, it was the coins that seemed to be the most popular in the market, and therefore that's what we spent more time making.
So, what I had read from your article published this time in Bullion Bulletin, that what you have written, that counterfeiting. So, counterfeiting coins, how you always saved your company, always develop new technologies to make the original Royal Mint available to the customer. So, how is the whole journey? How you always deal with that? I mean, that stop the counterfeiting, making it the original quality Royal Mint coin.
Yeah, so when it comes to counterfeiting, especially counterfeiting money, there is always an incentive for somebody to counterfeit something such as money. And what we have found is if you make very, very high quality products with lots of very high quality tooling and high quality processes, it is a lot harder for a counterfeiter to replicate that. So if I was to show you a counterfeit coin alongside a genuine coin, you would be able to see.
In fact, I have seen a counterfeit Royal Mint coin 1 month back in Delhi. So, and I kept it, the original coin in my right hand and the counterfeit coin in the left hand.
Yeah.
So I could see the difference of obviously. So what is the that color component, that little blackish, not so yellowish, so that I found actually.
Yeah, so the colour is an obvious one. So we work on the basis of 2 levels of security. So we want everybody to be able to see when they just look at the coin, whether it be the colour, the design, look at the edges of the coin. You can identify a genuine because it's just crisper. Everything is exact. So if you took a sovereign, for example, there are 100 mils around the edge. So if you wanted to count them, you would spot 100. Any more than 100 or any less than 100, it's not going to be a genuine coin. And then you've got what we call the covert security, so something that you can't see, but if you were to take it to somebody who really knew coins, they would be able to tell through passing it through a number of detection tests.
My question is, for a layman, for a customer who doesn't know these technicalities of this genuine Royal Mint coin, what is the feature that this is the original coin, this is counterfeit coin? Only the one component, otherwise it is what you just now described, very difficult for a common man to understand the difference.
Yeah,
especially India, from India's perspective I am telling. I have seen the counterfeit Royal Mint coin, that's why I am saying.
Yeah, I guess in India, as we are now making the sovereign in India, the easiest way to spot it is to look for the colour. So if you look for a sovereign and it is a bright yellow colour, it's likely to be counterfeit. So it's called rose gold. So it's gold mixed with copper in a 22 carat and in a genuine sovereign. And you will see, if you look at that, it has a kind of a gold, a reddish tint to it. And that's a way to immediately spot something that's genuine. So.
Now coming to the business side, how are you seeing this Asian market? I'm not talking about India. Asia, Middle East. what is the demand of your coin in this part of the world?
Yeah, I think funny enough, demand varies region by region. So if we took sovereigns, sovereigns are very popular in the Indian market. If we go further east than that, the sovereign design is it's designed St. George and he's slaying the dragon. Now that typically is not a popular design when it comes to maybe the Chinese market, where dragons have a strong representation. So where we find there is we actually have a Britannia range as well, and the Britannia range is therefore more popular. So it's not just the demand, it's also not just the level of gold requirement,
right.
It's actually what is the design or what's on the coin. We've got a very strong heritage with the UK, and if you like the UK brand, and that seems to have a global appeal. So.
What is your expectation for next 2, 3, 5 years? How much business you could do in this part of the world?
Yeah, I guess we're seeing our business grow from, 2-3 years ago it was zero.
Yeah,
okay, and
right.
so we're seeing it grown dramatically in that time. I think what we realise now is actually it's grown dramatically, however we've only just started to understand how much it could grow further. So we have some big growth aspirations for the region. We're excited by what the opportunities are and what that gives us. But it all goes in hand in hand with the market. The market, the global gold price over the last 2 or 3 years has been very, very flat. So that's kind of counting against us.
So you have given your. I attended that conference 3 years back when that MMTC PAMP and Royal Mint finally declared here in India they will manufacture that Royal Mint, and that time your CEO you actually said that this is my mother product, this is my baby. That's the word he used, and given the first time outside London. So why you have chosen MMTC PAMP? What you have seen in this company that they can do the same kind of quality work here in Sweden?
Yeah, I guess what we've seen with MMTC PAMP is I guess the two big things. First is their standards, the way that they produce the product, the quality that they produce is very high to start with. And what they've also done is they've been prepared to listen to us, take on board anything that we have as a requirement or as a need. And what we recognise in MMTC PAMP is that they have an ethos that's very, very similar to the Royal Mint. So we think we've got a good partner in working with them.
Exclusively for Indian market, any new plan any new strategy that to make it more popular among common man, this your Royal Mint Supreme and the other Royal Mint coins?
Yeah, we're looking at different options at this moment in time. So we're trying to find how we can drive, I guess, both the awareness that there are genuine Royal Mint products now available in the market, and actually listening to the market and saying what are the products, what are either the sizes, the designs, or even the metals that might be required for the market. So yeah, I think that as we go forward, we are looking for new opportunities and new options with an effort to grow from strength to strength.
So you have been this conference for the first time.
Yes.
So what you are actually looking for?
I think for me the conference is a big learning experience. So not just my first time to the conference, my first time to India. So I sit and I get lots of input and lots of what I do. I look at the markets, but there's no substitute for actually being here and seeing it firsthand. So for me, I just sit the next few days, sit, listen, talk to lots of people, and really get a good understanding of what the market is really all about.
Wonderful day ahead, today and tomorrow. I wish you all the best. And it was Mr. David Janczewski from the Royal Mint. Thank you, sir.
Thank you
very much.